Steve. I was talking to you yesterday, and I was talking about a video I watched with Lee Selby and his manager, is it Chris Sanigar from Birmingham?
Yeah, Chris is his manager. You know, I've not actually seen the video, but you and a few other people have told me about it. So
you and Josh Warrington don't want the fight?
Well, I think we really need to clear that up, don't we, and tell everybody what the exact situation certainly is from our end.
That's not what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know what it is from their end. They might be getting told different things, but we're not speaking direct to them. Although I have spoke to Chris Sanigar, and I'll mention that later on. I mean, firstly, we have no problems with Lee Selby because he's been very good to us. He's given up all the belts for us to come through and challenge for you in the British, the Commonwealth and European, you know, so we've got a lot to thank Lee Selby for, but it is a big domestic fight that, and he's a world champion, so it's a fight that, you know, we do want, and we've always said we wanted it. So I think the confusion was the first time was that we all thought we was going to be at Ellen Road last year, but nothing happened on that. And Chris Sanigar phoned me up. He'd been told that it was happening at Ellen Road, and we knew nothing about it. And obviously, it wasn't happening at Ellen Road. So what he was being told was different to what we told. We wanted it, and we wanted it at Ellen Road because the money generated from being at a football stadium. Obviously, we sold the tickets, and that would have been a gamble we'd have took on it, would have made a good payday, not a good payday, a great payday, because we feel we'd have done very well with the tickets there. But that just died a death, and out of the blue we got a phone call asking would he fight him at the arena in August, and the money was okay, but it wasn't. When
you say the arena, is this Manchester Arena?
No, this is at the Leeds Arena.
Oh, right.
Yeah, in August, when Josh was getting married in August, and so we spoke about it. Josh was in the process of cancelling his wedding to take the fight, but I felt he deserved more money than that, and also his dad who trains him, Sean, felt that for the big world title fight against Lee Selby, with the wedding imminent, that he couldn't focus on that there, so we turned out the wedding and said, look, we don't want that fight, even though Josh wanted it at the time. We don't want it in August, but we'll have it in November, December. So he then come back and said he spoke to them, and they've turned around and said no, it's either August or not at all. So we actually think even though we're not champions, we're the draw in this fight. So we've said that, listen, you know, this isn't about suiting Lee Selby, it's about suiting Josh Warrington. So, you know, tell them November, December, not a problem, but we ain't doing it in August. I've actually looked back this morning just to check as well, and I've got an email from Eddie Earns on the 6th of June saying that Lee Selby's thrown his toys out. They now say he's missed the boat, and they're not fighting Josh Warrington, and they're doing a unification in America in November. Well, we're sat here in November, Lee Selby's not doing a unification in there, so they could have had the fight November, December, but they turned it down. Now, my last conversation with Eddie Earns was the 23rd of September about the fight, and he said there'd be more money in it for Josh now if they accept less, and he said they probably will do because their contract isn't with him, it's with Al Heyman, and Al Heyman would have to top the money up for them. So it meant that Josh would earn more money than originally put through to us. So I said, fine, come back and confirm it to me. And I spoke to Chris Sanigar about 7 days ago, and he said to me that nothing had been offered at all. So Chris knows that we've said we had the fight. So as I said, I've not seen the interview, but been told he's saying that we don't want it. That's not the case, Chris. You know what the case is, pal. You could have had it in November or December, but you didn't want it because you thought you was getting bigger and better things, and you've not got them. So where we are now is that if the right offer was there for Lee Selby and Josh Warrington, we'd take the fight, but it will all have to be on our terms, when we want it, where we want it, which would be in Leeds or in the arena or hopefully the football ground, because we've more money to be made, and the timing will have to suit us as well. So, you know, if the fight happens, they're going to have to play party to it as well, and not say they don't want it because they're now going on to bigger and better things. And that's what they said.
No, well, that's cleared a bit all that then.
Yeah, hopefully it is cleared up, yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, cheers.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.